I'll stop there. That's okay. 1200. What are we looking at today, Nina? Pot pie. Hey, Black Eagle. Hey, beautiful. Let me take that off for you. Okay. There you go. There's a good girl. Petrus Pharmaceutical. Justine. Okay, no problem. Sorry about that. My bad. I'm not drinking and trading. It was a glass of wine I was having with my dinner, so. But it's like 7:15 here, so 7:15 p.m. Dinner time. I was just having a glass of wine. I've got the football on in the background, so excuse me if I get distracted over the next couple of hours. But I thought we'd do a couple of hours on the old stream. I just got stopped out there. It's a pot pie. JWAC. Not enough volume. JCSC. So what we're going to do is we're going to stream the after hours section. I'm not going to stream the Tesla conference. That's about what, pretty stupid o'clock or whatever. But the earnings should drop just after the close. What's the chart in the middle? You mean this piece here? That's the profit and loss on the day. That's today's P&L. We're 7,300 up at the moment. Hey Renzo. No, I can't trade that. That's rubbish. I didn't want JCSE. I wanted JWAC. I can't trade that. That's rubbish. Let's have a look at Edible Garden. Oh, Edible Garden's made a big move this evening. Okay, so you're talking about these ones here. So these are the scanners. So I'm not sure why. So these are the scanners on the day. This has gone a bit bigger for some strange reason. I'm having gremlins all day today. I really have. That's pretty spot on. I've been having gremlins all day. So these are the scanners. So we've got, this is my gap scanner. So basically this tells me what's moved by how much versus yesterday. The biggest movers to the upside versus yesterday's closing price. This is my momentum scanner. This tells me who's moving right now. Okay, so these are my two of the 5 scanners I've got open in Benzinga in front of me right now. So what you're seeing is just 2 of 5. I've got 5 different scanners. What you're also not seeing is my watch list and everything that I've got on my screen here. Black box on lower volume, yeah, probably not worth doing. Are you really? Dickozeri. Well, I'm going to heaven. I know that much. As soon as I get married, I'll be in heaven. But don't tell my fiance I said that. She'll get all swollen head. Why are you going to hell, Dickozeri? Would you like to elaborate on that? Because now you've got my attention, Dickozeri. Why are you going to hell? And who is we? Is that the royal we, or are you including me in this? All right, baby girl, I'll give you some attention. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll give you some attention. I'll give you some loving. Don't worry, sweetie. Okay, guys, if you want to feed the chow chow, make sure you tap that screen on TikTok. If you tap that screen 20 times, if we can get 2,000 likes during Power Hour, the chow chow gets look at her, bless. The chow chow gets a treat, a duck fillet. Okay, so you want to feed the chow chow, get a duck fillet. Okay. Tell Eric we're already in hell. Who's Eric? Annie? Who's Eric? Dickozeri, not Eric. Yeah, no, I agree, Annie Apples. We're dependent. It's like I'm of the Dickens Great Expectations. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Oh, we're going down. Do you really think so? Let's have a look at the overall market, because I think we're not doing too badly. So the overall market, if you look at this on the 15, we started off down. We got this double bottom, and we've been nothing but up since. Yeah, there's a bit of range in that as well, but I mean we're pretty much upwards. So I don't know about going to the hell. I mean, come on. It's look at it on the daily. This is the market on the day. The S&P 500 on the daily. Look at this. I mean, come on. It's I'm pretty sure I drew this earlier. Didn't I draw this earlier? So this is what I drew on the yeah, I drew this earlier. Nice upwards channel there, and we're still in that channel, still in that range. So yeah, I've no doubt in my mind we will get over as soon as we get over 18. The bottom was in back in October. This was the October bottom. This was the bear market bottom. That was in October. We're now in an upwards channel, and we're kind of ranging in this channel upwards. And I think we will go on to break new highs and have a higher swing high before we do have a bit of a swing low. Maybe test 400 again. So we'll get to 420, then come back, maybe test 400 again before moving back up. And eventually we're going to get to all-time highs. That's just how it's going to be. That's how the markets work. But it's certainly not. It's certainly not going to be today. But that's all right, Annie Apples. I'll just blame it on my accent. People in Wigan can't understand my accent, so anyone outside there. I had a lovely white shirt on earlier. You probably saw it underneath my jacket, but I had a lovely white shirt on earlier and had pizza for dinner, and I dropped it all down my front. So I've got like red pizza sauce all down my front on that shirt, and it's probably one of those pizza sauces that stains. You want me to throw this? You just wanted attention now, aren't you? Go and fetch it. So now we're playing fetch with Tony. Instead of trade with Tony. Day trade with Tony. Oh, I love your pessimism, Dick Azari. Can I have the elephant, please? Can you give me the elephant, please? There you go. Now go and fetch it. Well, that's called market movement, Dick Azari. It happens every day. You get to up, down, up, down, up, down. Now the question is, in the longer term, or in the short term, there's always up and down. But in the longer term, are there more downs than ups or more ups than downs? You know, that's the question. How's the longer term trend looking? You're having fun now. You're having fun. Okay, I'll throw him again for you. Can you give him to me? Let go of the elephant. Let go of the elephant. So that's the S&P 500. So tonight's earnings is Tesla. How's Tesla getting on? Tesla breaking highs here up at 180, testing 183. Before tonight's earnings, I don't expect big things from Tesla tonight's earnings, but I expect some volatility. So let's we might get a 10-point swing in each way. You'll do this all day. Do you mind? I'm trying to work here. Do you know? Oh, I hit the door frame. Give it back. I'll throw it properly this time. I'll throw it right down the corridor. Go on. There you go. Go and get it. So this is Tesla. Tesla now over 183. So this is interesting. The question is, it's still red on the day at the moment, but will it get green at earnings? So the earnings are due to drop after hours today. Will Tesla get over 184, 185? What are your thoughts? I actually think Tesla will probably get over 190 today. I know. Once she gets going, there's no stopping her. Well, she's having a rest now. She's chewing on her elephant. But I suppose when you sat at the screen looking at charts all day, and that's all you're kind of doing, little things like that are a welcome break, or they're a welcome distraction. The best trading buddy anyone could have. Dogs are better than people. Does anybody disagree with that? Because if you disagree with that, then I'm sorry, we can't be friends. Dogs are better people than people. Go and get it. Don't fetch. And woman's. Let's not discriminate, Tom. Let's not discriminate. Go on, off you go. Well, it depends on the animal, because I think your definition of animal, I mean, humans are the worst animals of any kind. At least most other animals, you don't find them kind of stabbing each other in the back for a percentage. Pot pie pulling back from $7 now. Good girl. Here, have a treat. I don't care if they're gonna give you enough likes. Come, crotch cam. Got a sound for it. There's a good teddy bear. Get rid of crotch cam. Nobody wants to see that. Hey, Fuzzy. Ah, she's so fluffy. Oh, Fuzzy, you're putting me to shame. You'll be taking over the stream. What? There's no more unless TikTok tell me that we've done 2,000 likes. There's no more duck treats, okay? But no, fair play to you, Fuzzy. Well done. That's great. That's a great level of consistency. I remember when you first started coming on this stream and you were like, you're up and down like a bride's nighty. It was the consistency just wasn't there. So fair play to you, buddy. And that's something that some days you're going to have good days and some days you're going to have bad days. I had a bad day yesterday and then Netflix turned it around for me. Well, it didn't turn it around for me. It actually neutralized it for me. So, you know, I was fortunate enough that I had a bad day on a day where there was a volatile stock had earnings. So, I'll take all the credit I can there, Fuzzy. Oh, 17 trades. Is that 17 stocks or 17 different stocks or 17 entries? Because the definition of oh, shut up, Captain. Shut up, Captain. I've not watched it yet. I'll be watching it. I'll watch it later on repeat. 17 entries. That's all right then. That's not too bad. If it was 17 different stocks, then you're overtrading. But 17 entries, not so bad. Oh, there you go. That's like three trades with multiple entries. I'll give you that one, Fuzzy. Well played. Well played. It depends on the day, Annie. I'm not throwing Bowser. Go on, then. Go and get Bowser. If we're having a stirring contest, I will win. He's trying to stir me out. Go on and get him. Be careful today. Why do we need to be careful, Dickaziri? Is that because we're all going to hell? How many days do I spend trading any apples? Well, it's on and off. So it depends. So yesterday, for example, probably about 4 hours. 3 maybe 4 hours. So what I did yesterday was it was about 2.5 hours in the morning. Then I went away. I was a little bit kind of defeated. So 25k down, and I came back an hour before the close. So I did about 2.5 hours. Then I had 2 hours at the end of the day. So altogether, that was what, about 4.5 hours. So the thing is, with if you're spending 8 hours at your screen, sat at your workstation, 8 hours a day, sat at your workstation and doing nothing else, you're probably going to be a losing trader. The best thing you can do is find out what time of day suits you best for your personality and your trading style and your strategy, and just trade 2 or 3 hours a day. At the end of the day, the big first part of the day, pre-market, post-market, lunchtime, whatever, and find out what suits your personality best, and just trade that, and just trade then. Otherwise, you risk making some profits and then giving it all back. And I do that all the time. So I'm definitely, it's definitely a case of do as I say, not as I do, because I'm terrible for that. I'm actually better at giving away the profit and then making it back. But it is what it is. We're over gold today already. So if you're wondering where we traded. So we traded this here on this move up here. So it's a good move. So we got in here for the break of $11 all the way up to kind of $12.25. We made $6,000 on that move up. Nice move actually. That let's see it. Traded this earlier in the day, if you remember, and it just wasn't ready to break out. I made like $50 on it to start off with. That was the only thing I traded, kind of, to start off with. I traded this here 11.30 on the way up. I was going to trade it again here, but I just never got around to it. And then I traded pot pie. I traded pot pie here on this way up here. This is where I traded pot pie. And I've had some dinner and it's come back and it's selling off now. So we're kind of done. What's Edibles doing? Edible Gardens making moves. Yeah, because here, that's what I'm looking at as well. I'll be looking at Tesla after. The thing is, you don't want to try and preempt the unless you're trading options, in which it's you would trade what you would try and trade is some kind of complex strategy, you know, an advanced options strategy where you're buying going into the close. You might be buying a straddle slightly outside the money on either side of the either side of the price action going into the close. Then as the earnings drop, one of those options contracts is going to be in the money when you come back in the morning. The other one, not so much. But if you buy them out with a decent expiry, you can either keep hold of the other one or you can sell it. Sell it and get some money back, or keep hold of it, and it might come back and get profitable as well, and win on both options that way. Yes, there is, Robert, because you're on YouTube, you're subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell. If you hit the notification bell, you'll get notified every time I drop a video or go live or whenever I do something. So if you've subscribed to the channel, just hit the notification bell. Yeah, we're over gold today, Cody. And I'm, you know, on my second glass of wine, so I'm being conservative with any kind of trading. No problem, Robert. We'll stick around and see if Tesla's worth trading. What I would say is some of these large cap stocks, you've got to be prepared to have quite a substantial risk based on whatever position that you're having, because they're getting very volatile at earnings. So for example, Netflix, I went short on Netflix, it bounced. I was like $4,000 unrealized down because it bounced and reversed, and then it sold off again, and I managed to make a couple of thousand before going long. And then going long, I didn't really go in the red much, and it took off and recovered all of its losses. CXAI wasn't too bad. It was about 12 cents, between 8 and 12 cents ish, whereas pot pie was quite volatile. So pot pie was anywhere between kind of 10 and 20 cents. it was quite rangy. But CXAI was rangy as well. But I would say when I got in, it was probably about 8 to 12 cents. It did go as wide as, at one stage, wide as about 25 cents. Well, actually, I think it went wider than that. I think it went up to 30 cents spread at one stage. You'll have to watch back. Watch the. Oh shit! I didn't record it. Never mind. I was gonna say watch the trade replay later, but I forgot to record it. I had a meeting with Benzinga, and they've done me a deal. So those of you that are not using Benzinga now, they're going to do me a deal where anyone that I recommend or comes through my recommendation can get up to a whole month's trial with them. Not just the 14 days that it is at the moment, but a full month's trial with Benzinga before signing up. So leave that with me. I've got to create a page for you to sign up on that, and yeah, well, you get you a month's worth of Benzinga for free. Well, let's have a look at WW. I'll give you my thoughts. Not financial advice, mind. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a fat guy on the internet with an opinion. So this is not financial advice, Neil. Just remember that. And however you act upon my advice, if you lose money, don't sue me. So WW International, 8% up on the day. It's upwards trending. It's not got a huge. It's not very volatile. It's not got a huge range. We're talking ATR of like 3 cents, just, less than 3 cents actually. So there isn't much of an opportunity there. Not when you consider the spreads are a penny. So you're looking at a range covering the spreads, granted. So spreads are a penny, so you've got that, and then you've got a range of an extra 2 cents. So the opportunity, there's not much opportunity to take advantage of there. It's moved 90 cents across the whole day today. So yeah, probably not the most. If you, what I would say on this one, if you're swing trading, this is an absolute dream. When it broke $7 a few days ago, it extended now though. Look at it on the daily. So from a swing trade, this would have been a good trade. So as you can see, once this got through $7, swing trade this, and you'd have got a good $1.50, $2 maybe. But as an intraday trade, probably day trading, there's just not enough volatility. For successful day trading, you need two things: volatility and volume. One without the other is pretty useless. I've traded this one at $6 because I've got lines in there. But if it's not got volatility, then there's no opportunity to take advantage of. There's no range to take advantage of. If it's not got volume, any kind of breakouts are going to be unreliable, and you could end up getting huge slippage on your entries and exits. So you need volume and volatility. This had neither, quite frankly. It's got 10 million shares traded today, but it's just not looking great. Daily's good, but the intraday chart not so much. Well, Cedric, if you can get profitable in that first pre-market in that first hour, why not? If the day job, the idea is that you get consistent gains in that time, that you get to a point where, okay, now I can give up the day job, and I still only trade that pre-market in the first hour. I am at the moment, Sasha. I did the milli last year. I did the 7 figures last year, and this year I'm looking for 1.2. So I've increased the goal 20%. I'm looking for 1.2 net this year, 1.5 gross, and I'm ahead of goal at the moment. So we're on track to beat that, Sasha, at the moment. So we've got about 30k to be a month ahead. So we're actually tracking about a calendar month ahead at the moment. Actually, slightly more than that. Tracking about 40 days ahead. Well, we'll be waiting for you, Fuzzy. Now, Vine moved earlier, and now we've got Vine moving. It's a different Vine. One with a Y and one with an I. Yeah, the momentum seems to have come out. But let's have a look at the big mover here. Right, I'm not trading it. It's too. Excuse me. It's too cheap. But that just popped up. Big, 20 cents, which is huge for a 40-cent stock. Like 50% move. So 30% on the day. Nah, I wouldn't say so. It did have volume. We got a bit of a spike in volume, but then it just died out. So we've got a nice spike in volume on this green candle, but then it just pulled back on lower volume. That's actually not a bad sign. But we want to see continuation on higher volume. So we want to see the kind of the volume candle here getting to like 30,000 or better per minute. Yeah, it's just died out. So 2 stocks traded today, and you know what? It only takes one. I was already over goal with CXAI. Pot pie was kind of inviting, so pot pie still owes me some money. It still owes me about 5k. Let me just have a look at the statistics. How much does pot pie still owe me? This is what's great about the statistics. If you trade something and you lose money on it, you can look it up later when you make money on it and say, does it still owe me any money? Okay, so pot pie, 1,200 up today. I'm 53 down at the moment in total. So that'll take me about, it still owes me about 4 grand. Have I traded that before, though? That's the question. No. Yeah, so it still owes me 4,000. You've been slacking, Cedric. You've been slacking. I've not seen you in the Discord for a while, actually. Have you still got access to the Discord, Cedric? Or have you lost that? I've not seen you in there for a while. Oh. You won't be coming mind looking for attention. I'm busy. I'll give you attention when I've finished after the Tesla earnings, okay? Who's a good girl? Yeah, well, it's always there. There's always somebody in there. Even if I'm not in there, there's always somebody in there. You just need something with a bit of volume, a bit of volatility, a bit of, you know, a bit of oomph. I'm thinking that it's going to be a bit bland until after hours again today. We'll get some fireworks when Tesla's earnings come out. Let's have a look. Is there anything else? I know I had a look earlier, but I've forgotten. There is nothing else really. IBM, Tesla. Was there something else? I think those were the only two that I was really interested in. Getting a bit of an increase, getting a breakout now with higher day currently 401. We're at a key level here at kind of 390. 401 is high of the day. Oh, I hate this tune. Why have I even got this tune on the playlist? Jeez. Get rid of that. It's annoying. Nice. Consciousness rabbit, that's got to go. I don't like it. That's also a bit of a crappy. I'll get rid of that one. Shameless life wisdom. Takes time. What's playing right now? SciTech again. Oh, I'm on the old Italian red. The old Chianti. It's a nice Chianti though. Nah, I'm not in this one. I was looking at it. Someone said the volume came in and it did here, and it died off, and then I missed the breakout one here, and then the volume died off again. So I'm not comfortable getting in it up at the top here. We had the volume come in there, but look, it is what it is. I'm just watching for anything that's looking decent. Direct. Let's have a look at direct. You can stop annoying me. Direct digital. Yeah, it's moved, but there's no volume with it. 25%, nearly. Shut up. Don't wag your tail at me. How am I supposed to deal with that? I mean, talk about cute. What? What? What do you want? I can't help you, and so just talk to me. Tell me what you want. I don't know what it is that you're wanting. Go and play with your buddies the toy. Go on, off you go. Go on. Oops. You want to walk? You just, what are you getting my attention? Stop nuzzling me when I'm about to address the chat. Actually, I had a walk earlier. It goes with liver, apparently. It doesn't let go with liver. It does, it goes with liver. How much would it cost to add CC to my streams? CC? I'm Robert? What do you mean CC? Ah, right. Okay. Yeah. Closed captions. Yeah. Yeah. Closed captioning. It could be interesting. Oh, we're breaking out on side. It certainly could be interesting, but with my accent and the way I pronounce things, it always gets the words mixed up. So if you watch some of the tutorials, the closed captioning, yeah, it comes up with some strange words. It shouldn't cost much, actually. I think YouTube might do it for free, but I'll take a look. Why is my accent bad for you, Robert, or are you just partial hearing yourself? Oh, coming up to power hour. New high of day, and this might go. What's the spreads on side? Right now, 2 cents. Cheers. I don't know about that, but we'll see. Some people can understand it, some people can't. So 401 is the high of day. Testing that day high. There we go, new high of day, and it blasted through that high of day. How's the market today? It's a bit choppy, Greg. It's a bit choppy. We've got there's a couple of decent movers, but most of the action is very choppy. So we broke through the high of day, and it's just now we're getting a pullback. Now we're getting a pullback. So now we're getting a significant pullback. Oh, and then we're going to make a new high. This is getting a bit volatile. What's going on with this 7 cent spread? So the spreads are widening. Let's see. Yeah, I was a little bit conscious that might happen. There's your pullback, 406 entry. It stands right now. No worries, Greg. When am I getting in it? Depends. I'm watching this pullback here, so now I'm looking for a new high. 406. I got filled at 409. Oh, now I'm looking for 420. Well, current high of day is 417, so I'm looking for 420. Yeah, 360 all the way to the VWAP from there. And I know it's extended, but I think you're ambitious. I think you're being a bit pessimistic. It pulls all the way to the VWAP from there. It's probably likely to break the VWAP and sell off at this time of night. You know, we're into power hour now. Well, not quite. We're almost into power hour. So a 10% pullback. That's a big. That's a big retracement. 10%. Well, if we get 430, I'll take that, Greg. I'll take 430. At the moment, I'll take 425. I'm looking for 420. I'll take 425. Certainly take 430. I figured we were getting a bit of an increase in volume there. We didn't. Volume's still not bad though. About 100,000 shares a minute, just over 100,000 shares a minute at on these candles. Gonna break out over 410. We're flat top and we're coiling under 410 now. CXAI is up at coiling under $12 now. So I want to see a new high of day. I don't want to get double topped here. 417 is the current high, and I don't want to get double topped. Between the spreads at the minute. $16. New high of day, 418. 19. Spreads are widening. Yeah, I'm not feeling this. Bit of a double top here right now. Needs to get over that 420 that I've been calling for. Below $4 and I'm out. Yeah, I'm gone. This didn't look strong enough. What doesn't look strong enough is the wine that I need to top up. DXAI up there at $12. Is it going to break $12? $11.93 at the moment. It's got a high of $12.50 where it got rejected previously. Now the rates, the spreads on this are a bit, but when it starts to move, it's kind of really good. Probably not getting enough volume. So where I traded it before, there was ample volume when I traded it previously. Just not enough volume to trade it right now. Oh my goodness, that's still moving. Big stone. I can't trade that. That's horrible. Look at that. What kind of a chart is that? Oh, that's horrible underneath the VWAP. That's normally you'd see that kind of gibberish on a penny stock ranging between with a 1 cent range, 1 cent spread. But here we've got a 56 cent average true range, and we've got a 70 cent spread. And that's why this is what happens. This is what's known as barcoding. When the range and the spread are not conducive for trade, so i.e. the spread is either equal to or bigger than the actual range, that's when barcode is induced. I'm not used to seeing barcoding on a 40 cent stock though, or $40 stock. It's unusual that you get that. Hey, super chip, you know me, red days are a blip. Red days are inevitable. So just to anybody out there that's losing money and losing money consistently, stop trading in a live account first and foremost. Go back to the simulator. But once you start getting a bit of consistency and having those green streaks wiped out by red days, that's okay. That's normal. And it's just about recognizing those red days when they come and capping them and walking away early. So red days are inevitable. Losing days are inevitable. If you're going to be day trading, you're going to lose money. That's guaranteed. That's the only thing in day trading that is guaranteed. You're going to lose money. The question is how often and how much. So you want to get to a point where you put the odds in your favor, where you're making more money than you're losing. And it's that simple. I know it sounds like I'm talking, stating the obvious, but it really is that simple. Way below the VWAP. No, I'm not feeling that one either. Vine's not done anything. Oh, Pop Pie's having another go. Am I going to get filled? Are you going to come back for me? I have to put another order out there. My goodness, it didn't want to fill me then. I've not been able to. The moves on this have been erratic. The spreads have been quite large, so the moves have been erratic, and I've not been able to make much on it so far. Look at 392 on the bid. It's 695. That's $7. I'll take some off. The range 16 cents. Spread 1, 7, 6. 6 cents on the spread. Range 16. So that's okay. I don't mind that. Uh, 100,000 a minute, done. 100,000 shares a minute is reasonably good volume, or better. You can get away with kind of 50,000 a minute, depending on the float size. But I'd say, regardless of what time of day it is, you really want to be looking for 100,000 shares a minute plus, ideally. Minimum kind of 25,000 shares a minute. Now let's test $7. We've got a high here at 725. So I don't know what we're doing languishing at 680. Come on, it's the end of days. There's 690. There we go. 693. I'm looking for 692. Come on, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me now. There we go. I'll take half off. And I'll put a 20-cent trail in place. Or I would have done. Oh, 16 cents on the range. Well, 20-cent trailing stop on this extra piece here. I'm not going in big, I'm over gold. There's no need. No point getting greedy just and giving it all back. What are you doing giving that slippage? $7 slippage. Yeah, I made some. What's the wine choice? It's Chianti. It's not an expensive one. It's just an average. It's a nice one, but it's just an average one. Right, Gregster, HRT. Let me have a look at that. The pot pie can wait. Pot pie's been like that all day. I've been making money and stopped me out, and just even using the average true range as a guide for your trailing stops or whatever. It's just been very rangy for stopping me out on the regular. So pot pie not great. So what was I looking for? HRT. Yeah, HRT. I'm not in on that. There's just no volume. I'm sorry, Greg. There's just no volume. There's nobody trading it. I mean, we've got one candle. That's like 43,000 shares. There's 256k shares traded all day. There's nobody trading it. I'd stay away from it. I'm not telling you what to do, not financial advice, but if someone asked me to trade that, I'd tell them to go take a long walk off a short pier. It's just not, it's too dangerous. In addition to that, we've got a spread of 3 cents and a range of 2.5 cents. So it's just, the risk versus reward just isn't there for you. $11 target. But yeah, go for it if you want to, but I just can't I can't justify it. The range, the average true range on a 1 minute is like 2 cents. The spreads is 2 cents, 3 cents. So the balance just isn't there for me. There's not enough people trading it. What are you hoping to get? You take 1,000 shares of that, and you're probably taking the largest portion of the volume on a single minute candle. It's just there's nobody trading it. Let's go back to pot pie. Where at? No, it's Tesla, not pot pie. Pot pie pulling back. No, I'm with you, Greg. I'm absolutely with you. The opportunity, I'll tell you where the opportunity is going to be. It's going to be after hours. This is where the opportunity is. It's with Tesla. Oh, mine's just take 500 shares right now. But I have a feeling Tesla's going to get a 10-point swing after hours. So you get either up or down. It'll either go down to kind of 170 or it'll go to up to kind of 200. That's my opinion on Tesla after hours with the earnings. It's either going to break 200 or it's going to go down to 170. So we'll see. It's not a huge amount moving right now. Hot pie pulling back, being unreliable. Let's just go through the top gappers on the day, shall we? We've got SciTech. We got faked out here up at the top. So double top, devil horns, if you want to will, double top. And we got faked out. So we got in, we were too late to that move. The right entry would have been here at 390 for the break of $4. And you could have got a nice move up. But we were too late with that one. So that's not the Vine. That's the next mover on the day. Very sideways chop. Look at it on the 5 minutes. It's just sideways chop. It reached its peak there at $5. Sideways chop ever since. So there's no trade there. Pop pie we've just been looking at. Oh, Western Alliance. Let's have a look. Now if you've got $40. I'm annoyed now. Why am I annoyed? Because I'm seeing this above $40 and I had a trade set for $40 earlier. And had a technical glitch. So if you were on the stream live earlier, I had a technical glitch. I had a trade for $40 with this and I couldn't get the execution and I had to phone up technical support. And I'm looking at it now, over kind of 40, 80. But look, it is what it is. It is what it is. So that's Western Alliance. Geron. We've not seen Geron today. Geron, that's been a creeper. I missed that one. Slow creeper all day long. No range. Like less than a penny on the range. That's not my style. Some people like these kind of creeper type stocks that are just slow incremental gains. They set the trade in the morning, walk away. They've got a stop loss, they've got a take profit, and then they come back and say, have I made money or am I close to it and making my money? And then they'll just get out. That's not me. I like the thrill of being in it, you know? Legend. Some people after yesterday's Netflix trade have been calling me that, but I'm shy. I don't want to play to those kind of stereotypes. So Legend is not feeling that either. Volume's just not there. CTI Bio. Yeah, again, barcoding. The range is like average true range of a dollar. Sorry, 1.5 cents. They've got spread of a cent, so a penny. So yeah, barcoding. So there's no trades there. So let's just wait and see what arises, shall we? Tesla breaking highs. Yeah, I'm kind of watching pot pie at the moment. If it gets back over $7, I'm interested. I'm watching CX app again. Over $12, this could be interesting. Let's go back to pot pie because pot pie's got a nice little flag set up here. It's a lovely little setup down here. Let's see how close it gets to the apex of this this little flag, or narrowing pennant, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I think the same, Dennis. I think over 7 it could be interesting. Give the pooch a treat. Trust Annie to say that. Where is she? Not a treat. Okay, crotch cam it is. You're a good girl, aren't you? Hey, you're a good girl with your little bow in your hair. Yeah. You enjoying that? You're making that look like delicious. You're making it look tasty. You're making me think almost that as much as I would. You're not having another one. Go away. Go on. Off you go. Okay. Crotch cam adjustment. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're going to get the breakout. Pot pie. What's your spreads at the moment? 4 cents. Yeah. Where we go, pot pie? Upwards, not downwards. Don't be faking me out. That's not cricket. Yeah, it's not playing ball. I thought we were going to get the breakout over 7. Or 7 or 3. I mean, at 7. Oh, Bayern Munich, it's a fantastic chance against City then. And now we're back inside the pennant. And CX app breaking $12, testing $12 now. Up at $12, CX app. 12.50 is the high of day on CX app. Yeah, I'll take a look at SLG, Greg, just as soon as I get out of this trade. Oh, actually, I've got to stop in here, haven't I? So I'll take a quick look at SLG. Oh yeah, it's taking off. SL Green Reality or Realty Reality. How do you know if it's Realty or Reality? Because there's no I in it. That's why. Realty. SL Green Realty. Don't blame me. I'm dyslexic. What do I know? And that's the truth. I actually am dyslexic. I do suffer from dyslexia. Again, it's not the volume's very kind of basic, under 20,000, and it's not very volatile. $5 cent, $26 stock and 5 cent average true range. So not the most volatile at the moment, but you know, if you're in it, good luck. Oh, he's been sent off. Let's go back to pot pie. Still in it. We didn't get stopped out. All right. Yeah, I'll stop out just before it flushed. Oh, I'm still over goal. HRT. I think my ex-wife needs that. She needs something. I'll take a look at these for you, Greg. I think you're just throwing out symbols to annoy me. There's no trade on Silvergate right now. This is barcoding. There's nothing doing with Silvergate. Look at that. That's a horrible chart. It's even barcoding on the 5 minute at higher time frames. You know there's something wrong when it's barcoding on a higher time frame. 1 minute you kind of like get away with it, but HRT, hormone replacement therapy. Yeah, no, it's just no volume. Look, all these blanks, there's just no volume. Look at this. There's no volume profile at all. Greg, do me a favor. Just have a look. Is there anybody trading these? Look, we're coming into power hour. If there's not a million shares traded during the day, it's not worth trading. That is a rule of thumb. If you get coming into you're in power hour now. If you come to power hour and you've not traded a million shares across the course of the day, it's not worth trading unless it's got news that has just dropped and the volume is like 150, 200, 250 plus shares a minute. It's just not worth trading. If you're getting a late surge, great. But if this kind of stock, I don't care how much it's up on the day, 3.5%. That's not even. It's not even ranging. You know, it's not even good. Just without volume, there's just no opportunity. There's going to be the volatility is not going to be sustainable. It's got volatility, that's great. There's opportunity in terms of the range, but even this doesn't have great range. It's 2 cents. It's 2.5 cents. But yeah, there's no volume. You need volume and volatility. One without the other is useless. So no volume, the moves are not going to be reliable. No volatility, there's nothing to profit from. So you need both. All right, let's 25. We've got half an hour left. No worries, Greg. You know? Who's in the Discord right now? Yes, Phil. Well, how you can trade that, I don't know, Greg, but yeah, good luck to you. Pot pie? Double bottom, you say? Saw a double top. I've not seen a double bottom. Oh, this double bottom. Yeah, I got some of that. I got the top end of that. But then I saw this double top. I do stream in the Discord if I'm trading, but I'm not streaming live here. I might be streaming in the Discord. Yeah. The HMEC. And Discord is for paying members. It's for students and subscribers. Yeah. So basically, what I don't want, I need to put a barrier on the Discord because I don't just want any troll getting into the Discord. So it's for YouTube subscribers and or your YouTube members and students of the Day Trade with Tony course. That's what the Discord's about. I'm not trading gold. Don't trade commodities, precious metals, wheat, pork bellies, frozen orange juice, concentrate, or anything of that nature. I trade equities only. So I'm not even trading any kind of derivatives either, so ETFs or indices or anything like that. Not trading futures, not trading forex, not trading crypto, only equities, stocks and shares. So SI looking to get back over $4 and hold. This faked me out last time, so I'm going to be a little bit more cautious. So the 405 is needs to get over. What's my PP for Tesla for tomorrow? I don't know. It depends on what happens after the earnings tonight. I'm not going to try and anticipate the market reaction to them. That's the thing with earnings. You never quite know what to expect the market reaction to be. Sometimes you can have poor earnings and the market rallies, and you can have great earnings and the market sells off. And then it can do a complete reversal. So yesterday, for his perfect example of illogical movement, Netflix had, indifferent, I would say, was the earnings call. Increased subscriber numbers, and some numbers were up, some numbers were down, and it sold off hard. And then it turned around and went green on the day, and actually was up. It was like, go figure. It moved like $10 to the $10 up on the day. It dropped like $40 or whatever it was, and then went $10 up. On pot pie, you're saying I could have got in a little bit earlier on 660. Yes, I could have got in earlier on 660, but I was looking for the break of the $0.75. So I'm a kind of a stickler. I'm a bit OCD like that. If I'm close to a psychological level, I'll look for that. So. $666. I mean, it's the devil's number for the devil horns, isn't it? How do earnings work? They drop their earnings after hours, and the market decides whether it's going to go up or down, and you trade it on lower. You get the liquidity with these coffee table names, and then you've got to chase the action. It's just pure momentum chasing, basically, with earnings. sometimes you get it, you've got to time it right. Sometimes you time it poorly and sometimes you don't. Yesterday I timed it perfectly. I went short, and then once it started to reverse, I got out for a less profit. I could have been about 8 grand up short if I got out at the bottom, but I held on to it a little bit too long, got out for a profit, and then went long and made pretty much everything back that I lost earlier in the day. So what tends to happen with earnings is they will drop the numbers after hours when the market closes. So earnings per share in terms of dividends, the sales numbers, profitability, EBITDA, all this kind of stuff from a business point of view. This all comes out, and then shortly after, usually about half an hour to an hour after, they will then have a conference call and go through those numbers when they will give their outlook and their forecasts going forward. So they will revise their outlook either up or down, and that can also affect the share price. So you've not just got the actual quarter gone. So what they'll be doing is the Q1 numbers will come in for earnings for Tesla, but they'll also be looking at the outlook going forward as to, okay, we've just dropped the price on whichever. We'll be talking about, you know, the logistics of deliveries and things like that, production numbers and all this kind of stuff. And they'll be looking at, okay, this is how much we expect to deliver in Q2. This is the sales we expect them. It'll be either up or down from estimates, and that can also affect the pricing as well as the actual past quarter's earnings. That's how earnings work. Yesterday I entered pot pie below VWAP, and it broke $5, and it showed incoming volume and potential. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the. I'll have to look at the, because I got pot pie all wrong first thing, and then afterwards I got it right. On the power hour pump I got right. The earlier session I got it all wrong. So, you know, I like to think I know what I'm doing, but sometimes the market teaches me that I've still got a lot to learn. Oh, in the afternoon. Yeah, so it started to curl up. So if I look at, let's just have a quick look at pot pie. I'm not in anything right now. So pot pie, let's look at it on the 2 minutes and go back to yesterday. So the last hour of the market's where I got in here. I was below the VWAP, okay, but it had been, if you look at this here, this is what you're talking about here, isn't it? So it once it reached this floor, kind of a floor down here of kind of the $quarter, 425. It was just ranging then between 425, 450, 455, that kind of area. And then it started to make its move up, and the volume came in. When we got the pullback, the volume really came in, and that's when I got in. So they broke $5 with a huge, big increase in volume. Look at where the volume was prior to this little move up. So I got a pullback, and then the increase in volume as it broke a key level. Yes, it was below the VWAP, but I had no problems with taking a position there because I felt confident that that kind of volume is going to break the VWAP, and it did. So I was right to get in there. You look at multiple, this is why you don't use the single indicator as your entry and exit indicator. You have multiple sources of information that tell you what's actually happening. The price action, the level 2, the time and sales ticker, the patterns that you're looking for breakouts, so like this bull flag here, the volume profiles, everything. I hope that makes sense to you, Nick. We've got 25 minutes left. Avenger. $0.54 for Avenger. Way below what I like to trade. Asians, ASNS. Yeah. All right, let's have a quick look at the calendar. Well, that's before the market opens. So we're looking at Brandywine. I'm not really interested in Brandywine. First Industrial, Mind, Crown, Cohen, Wintrust, Steel Dynamics. No, not really. I'm not really interested. FNB, no. Eagle, National Bank, AA. I'm going to put AA up here. Alcoa, it's down at 41, so that might move. Let's have another look. So IBM, I'll look at IBM as well. IBM, that could move. Las Vegas F5, FF5V. Just changing these over. That's $137. I like F5 as a company. Tesla I've already got on the thing. Equifax. Equifax, maybe. FX. Alex. Nah, I'm not really feeling either of those. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Equifax. Oh, penalty. Man City. Go figure. Erling Haaland ain't gonna miss this, I'm sorry. Oh, he has missed it as well. My goodness, the machine needs oiling. Erling Haaland missed a penalty, go figure. Look, I'm not playing with you, I'm not cuddling you, I'm not taking you for a walk, I'm not feeding you, I'm not doing anything, you can wait your turn. Don't care how cute you are. Oh, we've got 20 minutes to the close. Pot pie double top on the 5 minute. Look at this on a 5 minute. Those of you on TikTok, there's a double top. I don't think this is going to get back over $7 based on that technical analysis. Quick technicals. Same thing with SAI. Looking a bit weak. Shall we stick around for Tesla earnings or shall I do it on my own? I guess that's the question I will need to be asking you guys. Am I recording this? Okay, well, your wish is my command. You know, I do have a life outside of you guys. This reminds me, where is she? A lot of messages there. Well, that's pot pie. Nothing really jumping out right now. Dermata. Let's have a look at Dermata. Reminds me of my fiance, drama. Evening, Lisa, or afternoon, depending on where you're sat. Yeah, I can't trade that. I mean, it keeps popping up, but it's just not tradable. Oh, there's one that popped up this morning and then popped right back down again. Free market. It went all the way up to like 363 and came back down again. It's been knocking around all day, but just not enough volume. Same thing, there's no volume. I mean, they're making moves up, but just on very crappy volume. So how can you can't trade this nonsense. Yeah, I'm kind of done with it. I'm gonna get back over $4 here. I'm gonna make my $425 back. Doesn't look like it. Hey, Calm. Hey, Farron, do you know what? It's okay. It's just it's a bit choppy. I managed to get a decent move on CX app. Apart from that, there's not a lot moving. So we're just waiting for Tesla. Trying to find something to trade before Tesla and IBM. For what I'm looking at. Maybe F5, Equifax, whatever. S&P 500's gone red on the day, as has the NASDAQ. So NASDAQ down about 0.1%. S&P 500 just a little bit more at the end, coming down to the VWAP. Considering how far it started off the day in terms of it gapping down, just sideways really. Yes, they do, Robert. So what tends to happen, so going back to what I was saying earlier, is that INDP, it did that earlier. It popped up and went back down again early this morning pre-market. Tom Ryan, it's not reliable. Come back to you, Robert. Earnings. What tends to happen is the earnings numbers drop out. The market reacts to the earnings numbers. Then it finds kind of a happy period until the conference call starts. Then the conference call, it goes through the numbers. You get a bit of a fluctuation as they're going through the numbers, but then it starts talking about projections. It starts talking about forecasts, and it starts talking about where they're actually going in terms of, next quarter's earnings. In terms of figures for deliveries or revenues or whatever, customer acquisitions or whatever the case may be, depending on what the stock actually is and what the company actually is. And that in itself can actually have a complete turnaround. So you saw yesterday that Netflix yesterday sold off, and it sold off hard on the numbers drop. But as soon as the conference call started, which was literally like 5 minutes later, it rallied and it went green on the day. It dropped $30 and it was like 10%. It lost 10% in the space of like 2 minutes. And then it rallied and gained that 10% and plus change back. So yes, the conference call can affect the price action, but I'm not sticking around for 5:30. I'll trade the number. I'll trade the market's reaction to the numbers, and then I'll get in and get out if I trade it. If I trade it. No, Tom, definitely not. Do not drink and trade. You might have as much fun as I do. If you drink wine and trade, you might have as much fun, but you definitely won't be profitable. I've learned that the hard way. I don't recommend drinking wine and trading. It's not a good combination. Anything that if there are warnings of any substance that say do not take this substance and operate heavy machinery, such as alcohol or antidepressants or anything else of a similar ilk, don't trade with it either. Off medicine even. Do as I do, not as I say. Well, you can learn how to drink wine, Tom. You can always learn how to drink wine. Between me and Alistair, I mean, you've got two cracking mentors. So, Tesla now below the VWAP. Ten minutes in, so Tesla's pulling back below the VWAP, but it's still green on the day. Tesla, it's still, actually no, it's not green on the day. It's never been green on the day, but it's pulling back below the green, below the VWAP. So I'm expecting Tesla to actually make an upwards move, but we'll see. Now, what tends to happen is you're not going to catch the move. Just putting that out there. You can anticipate it and just buy it at the close, and you either buy or sell, depending on which way you feel it's going to go, and you can get lucky. But if you're going to do that, accept the consequences, because the moves can be huge. So what you want to wait for is the market to react, and you don't just chase. Once it goes up, you don't just chase it and buy if it goes up. You wait for it to go up, pull back, and then continue the next high. Always wait for that first candle to show, not even necessarily the first candle, but wait for a little bit of consolidation. It can be within that first candle formation. A pullback and then a continuation. Otherwise, you might just be trying to buy into a liquidity grab, and if you do that, you're part of what they're trying to grab. So if it moves up, it might move up $5, and you'll jump in and buy, thinking it's going to go $10, $15, and then it'll pull back and it'll drop 20. Well, just be careful that's not the case. Don't be part of the liquidity grab casualties. 7 minutes to go. I'm watching Tesla. I've got Tesla open on the main screen because that's everybody wants to know what's going on with Tesla. I will caveat that whenever I trade Tesla, I lose. I very rarely make money on Tesla. Let me just have a look. When I try and day trade Tesla, I very rarely make money on it. I've made money swing trading it, but very rarely do I make money on Tesla. It's just one of those stocks that seems to have my number. So let's just clear my statistics and have a quick look at Tesla. How much have I lost over the last, however? Well, no, actually, I'm profitable on Tesla. Go figure. I'm 8,000 in profit on Tesla. Granted, I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 trades on Tesla, and I'm only 8,000 in profit on it. So yeah, I've not been very successful with Tesla. We'll see what happens. All the small, most of these trades are small trades, so they've added up. I'm not saying I'm going to trade Tesla, but let's just caveat that, as this is selling off quite heavily down to 180. They might be trying to price in the move. I'm still waiting for my Tenerife wine from Alistair. He went to Tenerife and started crowing, and in the Discord he started crowing about how beautiful the wine in Tenerife is. I'm like, where's my bottle? Have to have words. Some people just priorities. Do you know what I mean? Why drink it when you can send it to me? Well, I don't think there's anything else moving right now. Also, caveat, when it moves, if you're using limit orders, make sure you're using limit orders with a decent tolerance on them, because otherwise you just won't get filled. Yeah, I'll have to arrange a session in Dublin or something, or somewhere, Tom. I'll have to arrange a session for people to come, and we'll have a bit of a drink. Day drink with Tony. Instead of a day trade with Tony, day drink with Tony. We'll have to arrange a session sometime, and before I disappear around the planet. Oh my goodness. SAI is absolutely motoring now, over $4 again. Just typical. Let's have a quick look at this. So this has just moved up from 380. It's just gone 30 cents in the last 3 minutes. That's testing highs. Higher day currently 418. It just went up to 414. I need to look at what's my overnight margin here. Okay. I'm sure you will, especially if the drink's paid for, Ryan. Tom. Especially if the drink's paid for. Okay, so I guess we're let's go back to Tesla. I'm watching IBM, I'm watching F5, I'm watching Equifax. We should get a couple of minutes before the numbers drop, but we might get IBM. So IBM's trying to make a push with a minute to go. So the numbers usually drop. They don't usually drop straight away, although for Netflix it did yesterday, which is what surprised me. It took me by surprise. So we're now, the power hour is over. The market is closed. The circus is finished. The casino is over. It's closed. I don't know where you go, but you can't stay here. So I've got IBM in front of me. I've got Equifax, I've got Tesla, I've got F5. Waiting for something to make a move, and then we can jump in it. I saw that. 420, 415 at the minute, but the spreads have just widened substantially on side tech. Right, let's go back to Tesla. There's nothing moving right now. So we've got Tesla. We're looking at Tesla. We're looking at Equifax. We're watching F5. And we're watching IBM. So those are all the 5 that we're watching at the moment on my other screen. And it's just a case of which ones... There you go, yes, factory. There you go. Martin Midstream Partners are moving up, and the numbers haven't dropped. This is moving up in anticipation. The numbers haven't dropped from Tesla yet. The good thing about trading these stocks is that they tend to be highly liquid. There's not a lot of trading Tesla right now, but 30,000. Ah, there you go. Oh, got filled. Got filled. Lost 1,800 on the going long on that by accident. And now volatility is kicking in, so I'm just going to hold this and lose a lot more. This doesn't know what it wants to do. Still waiting for the numbers to drop. You didn't get filled, Robert? Well, wait for it to come back for you. That's what I had to do. So I'm going to wait. I'm looking for 175 before I take some off. Goes up. If it goes green on the day, I'll get out. But 175 is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for 2,000. It's 177. I'm looking for 175. So EPS in line. Sales beat. Oh, why is it selling off? This should be rallying. Why is this selling off? It's a good earnings. Up 44% on the production. This should be rallying, not selling off. This is just what I'm talking about. It's like you get good earnings and the market reacts badly to it. You get bad earnings, the market reacts good to it. I'm just watching the numbers coming in, and it's like, why? Why are you selling? Oh, I didn't want to do that. That worked out well in my favor. Ah, missed time that. So this is so choppy. Yeah, well, we'll see. I thought there'd be more. I thought there'd be a bigger range. I honestly thought there'd be a much bigger range on Tesla. I might still be yet. What are we? 16.7. I think that's pretty much it. That's not bad. I managed to get a little over 1,000 out of it. It's not bad. I can't complain. Tesla says Tesla says they expect that the product pricing will continue to evolve upwards or downwards depending on a number of factors. Operating margin 11.4 versus 16 estimate, 11.4% versus 16% estimate in Q4, and 19.2 in Q1 of 2022. There we go. Not the easiest one to trade today. Yesterday was a lot easier, but it was profitable. It was worth sticking around. Any green's good green. We're finishing the day 8,000 up. Let's see. Can we make some headway here? Over 118, it's going to go back up. Buy the dip. Well, I don't know about buy the dip, but I think it was good earnings. I think it was a good earnings report. If it pulls back up to 180, I think it might rally and go green on the day. I'm just watching it to see if it does. I say manipulation. Alan, the market is all manipulation, buddy. 70% of the volume, particularly probably about 85% of the volume on tickers like Tesla, it's high frequency traders. It's the institutions. This is why the penny stocks are a little bit more reliable from that point of view. I mean, the institutions decide which way they want the market to go, so they'll dictate which way a particular stock goes, like Tesla or Microsoft or Micron or AMD or whatever. But yeah, the market's very manipulated. It is, but you just got to play the hand you dealt. The only time I believe you've got a first shot of making a decent amount on these big S&P stocks intraday is during earnings. Otherwise, you've just got to play the trend. Trade the trend. How is it so volatile without the numbers, Faz? Because people know the numbers before they're actually dropped. This is just ranging sideways. So what about the other stocks that I mentioned there? So F5, nobody traded it. Alcoa is down, but very low volume. IBM, again, low volume. So Tesla's the only one with volume. Equifax, not got the volume to trade. So yeah, Tesla's the one that's got the volume. So you can actually, the good thing about the Tesla is you can usually get filled fairly well because it's still got good liquidity, even after the fact that it's after hours. It's got good liquidity. You can still get good fills, and yeah, I saw that. Solar deployments have increased by 40% as well. Tesla. Shanghai factory has been successfully running near full capacity for several months, but they don't expect meaningful increase of weekly production and run rate. There you go. So all positive mostly. So I'm kind of at a loss for the negativity. I found support here at 177. It's been down here 3 times now. So the question is it going to break? Is it finally going to break 177 and get to 175 like I anticipated it would? Yeah, flat bottom, exactly. That's what I was looking at, Calvis. I feel your pain, Alan. I feel your pain. I've been there and done that. I'll sell low and buy high depending on which side of the trade you're taking. So we're breaking lows now. I did say 175. That's what I was looking for, was 175, but it's still going. I'm taking another 5. I'm going short a little bit here. 500 shares. I had the opportunity to take the profit and get me over 8,000, so and I still can. This is still selling, and I don't think I didn't see any negative there on those earnings, but that's just about how the market reacts. Hey, you too, buddy. Have a good evening. CXAI, I traded that at pre-market and was it pre-market or at the open? Mine's about the open. No, I traded that at the open, Robert, and it didn't sustain for me. So I got out for a small profit, like 50. I think it was $50 profit, and then I traded it later in the day and made the rest. I've just got a cover there. Am I gonna get filled here? Yes. Yeah, it's there we go. We're at 8,500 on the day. That's not bad. That's not a bad day. That's not a bad day. That's a good day. Are we going to? That's what I love about Dash Trader is you put an order, if you don't get filled, you just drag the order above the or below the price action and it'll fill you. Granted, it's like having slip. It's almost like having a market order, but I mean that's besides the point. It's a good way to get filled. Yeah, I'm taking my Tesla profits. I'm just a little bit sad that I couldn't get profit going long on it. Well, let's see. Can I? Trying to anticipate the market moves here is not ideal. I've got to give it a bit of room to get me green. This is just my OCD kicking in here. Just about to give back some money because I'm OCD about having a red trade on my Tesla, the long side. But I could still do it. 175. I'm looking for. Looking for a bounce here, but it looks like I've got the I've taken the wrong side of the trade. We'll see. I'm going to give it a little bit of wiggle room. It's only 1,000 shares. It's like only 1,000 shares. A bit large equity position, but I'm not risking everything. Breaks lows, I'll get out. You like those dodges, those downwicks. Those downwicks are looking appetizing for a bit of a move back up to 175, 176. Could be completely wrong. It's not wouldn't be the first time. Breaks lows, I'll get out. It's a lot of buying pressure here. There you go, I've got a green trade on the board for the going long. A lot of buying pressure on the level 2 and everything. There we go. There we go. Can we get 176? Eric, stop getting stressed. Oh, Erling Haaland's just scored. Stop getting stressed. The thing is, what you don't want to be doing is trading these with huge size. Not that you can afford it, most people, but can you imagine trying to trade this with 10,000 shares? Oh. Ah, yeah. Finger of punch. I should have got out when I was good. I'll do this again. Oh, I didn't want to do it that much. Why have I gone in so heavy? That was silly of me. That was very silly. I'm pretty much maxed out right now. That was a bit silly. Oh, 176. Do me a favour, go on. How did I get... Oh, there. 93, 90, 89. Come on, you're going the wrong direction. This is fun. Getting stressed. I'm getting stressed out now. I wanted a small win, not a big loss on Tesla. I pressed the wrong button. That happens. Oh, it's not the first time it's happened. Tempting fate, actually. I don't know about faith, but I'm tempting fate. You're absolutely right, Jack. Oh, I got up to 75 on the ask. There's 75 on the ask again. Struggling. There we go. I'll leave it at that. I just wanted a green trade long, and that's just boom. Call it a day. Absolutely. Hey, look, if we can't have fun with our own money, why not? That was fun. That was fun. Oh. All right, I'm done. I'm definitely done. Eric, come on, you don't need to watch. Who needs to watch the Mandalorian finale? I mean, come on, this was much more entertaining. You got to admit. Oh, stop, Tony. We managed to make $2,000 on Tesla. City had this one already there, Faz. It was already won. We're already into the next round. They're 3-0 up after the last game. So, hey, look, it's above goal. It's almost 1.5 times. I've still got to record the trade recap today, but oh, that was nerve-wracking. I wouldn't say I wasn't. It's not like I was in big size or anything, but that was nerve-wracking. 2,500 shares of test. Oh my goodness. Oh, what an idiot. We'll do it again tomorrow, guys. Come join me tomorrow. An hour before the market opens. We'll do it all again. Do as I say. Don't do as I do. That's what I'm saying, okay? I'll help you learn how to trade profitably. Just don't do what I do. Although I am profitable. So I must be doing something right. But look, enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. I'm gonna finish off this bottle of wine, watch the rest of this football, and then I'll record a trade recap. I don't think I'm going to be sticking that trade into the as a trade replay. Probably just a quick recap overall. But look, take it easy, guys. I'll see you all an hour before the market opens tomorrow. 8:30 market time, 1:30 where I'm based in Ireland. Anytime, anywhere else that you're based, you know, I'm not a speaking clock. Work it out for yourself. Google is your friend. So I'll see you then, guys. Take it easy.